Math class, we want to solve some questions in mathematics, which is general mathematics, which are also examination questions. So let's start and look at the first question here. Number 1, we have express 302.10495 correct to 5 significant figures. So express this to 5 significant figures. Here, what we have 302.10495. Here, the first significant figure here is 3, followed by 0, 2, then 1. This position here is in the 5th significant figure. Then, when we consider the number after it, is either we round it up or we round it down. But here, in this case, this number is 4, it's not up to 5. So, this is the one we consider, and here we round it down. So, that means we remove everything this side, and therefore the answer will be 302.10. So 5 significant figures. So that is that. Number 2 question. Simplify 3 root 5 multiplied by 4 root 6 divided by 2 root 2 times 3 root 3. So now let's consider this question here. Since this is multiplication, we can multiply 3 times 4. We have 3 times 4, 10 times root 5 times root 6. We can separate root 6 as 2 times 3. Then over here, also we have 2 times 3. Then times root 2 times root 3. Then when we continue here we have 3 times 4, that's 12, root 5. Then we can break this from when we have root a times b. We can separate this as root a times root b. So here, this becomes times root 2 times root 3. Then over here we have 6, then root 2 times root 3. And here, root 3 cancel each other here, root 2 cancel each other. And also 6 goes here 1, 6 goes here 2. And the answer remains 2 root 5. So that's question number 2 for this class. Number 3 here. Number 3. This question says, in 1995, the enrollment of 2 schools x and y were 1050 and 1190 respectively. Find the ratio of the enrollment. Find the ratio of the enrollments of x to y. So this is just ratio. Enrollments of x to y. So this will be 1050 ratio 1090. So all we need to do is to reduce this ratio into simpler form. That is, when we divide to the simpler ratio, this gave us 15 ratio 17. Let's consider the next question here. This question says convert 35 from base 10 to a number in base 2. So conversion from base 10 to base 2 here. So we convert from base 10 to base 2. Here we tabulate and we divide by 2, which is the base. And here 2 goes in 35. We have 17 remainder 1. 2 goes in 17. We have 8 remainder 1. 2 goes in 8. We have 4 remainder 0. 2 goes in 4. We have 2 remainder 0. 2 goes in 2. We have 1 remainder 0. 2 goes in 1. That's 0. Then remainder 1. So now we write the results from bottom up. But this here, this become 1 0 0 0 1 1 to base 2. Okay, so you are watching us live here at Master C Math class. So do it to follow us, subscribe, and give a thumbs up to this video so that it will reach out to more viewers. Okay, so now let's look at number 5 here. Number 5 question. Here we have the nth term. The nth term of a sequence is Tn equals to 5 plus into bracket n minus 1 square. Evaluate T4 minus T6. Now, solution here. Let's look at what we have here. Since this is Tn, which is given as 5 plus n minus 1 close bracket square. So T4 here will be equals to 5 plus 4 minus 1 square. So which implies we have 5 plus 3 square. That's 5 plus 9. That's 14. Now, in the same way, we can get the value of T6. T6 here will be equals to 5 plus 10, that's 6 minus 1 square. So that's 5 plus 5 square. So here that's 5 plus 25. This is 30 here. Now, so T4 minus T6 is now equals to 14 minus 30. And that gives us minus 16. So you are watching us here at Master T Math Class. So let's look at the next question here, which is question number 6. We have this question here says, Mr. Manu traveled from Accra to Franfolk from a distance of 720 kilometers in 8 hours. What will be his speed? What will be his speed in meter per seconds? So here we have the distance is given, and distance here given is 720 kilometers. And 720 kilometers in meter, that will be 0.72 meter. Okay, and also the time given 8 hours and in seconds. So 8 hours will be 8 times 60 times 60 in seconds. So we can multiply this out to see. Okay. Okay. So we multiply by, all right, 1000 for kilometer. So when we substitute, yes. Here we have 28,800 seconds. And here, speed is same thing as distance over time. So here, kilometer to meter, it will be 10,000. So this is what sound 20,000. So, and speed now equals to distance in meter. That's 720,000 over 28,800. So this is meter, this is seconds. So when we divide here, we have 25 meter per seconds. So that is that for that particular question. Now let's look at the next question here, which will be question number 7. And in this question we have, if 2,500 naira amounted to 3,500 naira in 4 years, at simple interest, find the rates at which the interest was charged. This question is on simple interest. So we can list out the parameter. Here, principal is 2,500 naira. Now it amounts to, that means amounts at the end of the year, we have 3,500. And there's a relationship that amount equals to principal plus interest. So which means here we can get interest and make I the subject. So I will now be equals to amount minus P. So here we can say our I is now equals to, when we subtract this, so we have 1,000 naira. So our interest here is 1,000 naira. Then year, we have time T, that's 4 years. And therefore we are finding the rates R. Okay, so we can decide to use the formula, which is interest equals to PRT over 100. So just make R the subject of the formula. When you cross multiply it, so we have 100I over PT. So that is our R. So R equals to 100I over PT. So when we substitute, that's 100 times I, which is 1,000, then over P, principal, and time. Principal is 25, then time is 4. So just multiply and divide. Here, we can cancel this, 100 cancel this. So 25 times 4, that's 300. So that means here we have it as 10%. So 10% from there. Okay. So that's all we have for question number 7. So let's look at question number 8 in this class. So we have this question here. So for x in the equation 1 over x plus 2 over 3x equals to 1 over 3. So here, this is containing fraction. We can clear the fraction. That is, we multiply through by the LCM. LCM here is 3x. So use 3x to multiply each of this fraction. So here we have 3x times 1 over x plus 3x times 2 over 3x equals to 3x times 1 over 3. And here, x cancel x here. Remain 3. 3 times 1, that's 3. Then plus 3x cancel 3x. We have 2 equals to here. 3 cancel 3 here, remain x. So x. Alright. So 3 plus 2, that's 5. So 5 equals to x. And therefore, x is equals to 5. So that's the way to handle that kind of equation. Now, let's look at the next question here, which is question 5. Sorry? Question 9 here. And in this question 9, we have to simplify 54 k squared minus 6 over 3k plus 1. Now, here, from what we have up, 6 is common. We factor it out. And here we have 9k squared left minus 1, then which is divided by 3k plus 1. The next step, 9 can be expressed as 3 squared. So here we have 6 into bracket 3 squared, k squared minus 1. Also 1 can be expressed as 1 squared, which is divided by 3k plus 1. Then next, we can still write this as 6 into bracket 3k whole square minus 1 squared, then over 3k plus 1. And here this follows difference of 2 squared, just like when we have a squared minus b squared, which you can express as a plus b into brackets, open bracket, a minus b. So here a is now standing as 3k and b is standing as 1. So that here we have 6 into bracket 3k plus 1, also into bracket 3k minus 1, then over 3k plus 1. That is, we can now cancel this 3k plus 1 here. What we have left is 6 into bracket 3k minus 1. So that's the simplified form of what we have up there. Now let's look at the number 10 question here. So number 10 is represent the inequality represents the inequality -7 less than 4x plus 9 less than equals to 13 on a number line. So before we can represent this on a number line, we have to simplify it. And what we have, which is -7 less than 4x plus 9, which is less than equals to 13. Here, let's break this into 2. So in first we have -7 less than 4x plus 9. And also we have the second one. We have 4x plus 9 less than equals to 13. So when we solve from here, and decide to take 9 to this side, come -7 minus 9 less than 4x. Then -7 minus 9, that's -16 less than 4x. So divide both sides by 4. This become -4 less than x. Now solving on this side as well, you can decide to take 9 to this side. So we have 4x less than equals to 13 minus 9. So 4x less than equals to 13 minus 9, we have 4. So divide both sides by 4. X less than equals to 1. So when we match this together, it means -4 less than x less than equals to 1. Now, on number line, we have the middle as 0. Towards this side, we have positive. So let 1 be here, and let -4 be on this side. So now, x -4 is less than x. That means it will be greater than. So it's going towards this side. It means x is greater than -4. And x less than equals to 1. So it means this is going towards this side. But here, since equals to 0, we are going to shade this from here. So that is the number line to that. So thank you for watching so far. And connect, subscribe for more videos. Thank you. See you next class. Bye for now.